and good afternoon to all of you. And we are live right now from the Ministry of Bellz studio. Hi, my name's Damien. I'm the conductor of the MOB, but today I'll be taking a back seat. That's right. And behind me, we have the MOB ringers all on standby to work with our new Young Associate Conductor-designate. So before we begin, could you just drop a signal to me, to us, and let us know how's the sound coming along? And then we are going to prepare a performance for all of you. The song title for today, it's called Viva La Vida. That's right. I'm pretty sure many of you would have played this during your times in schools. And the conductor, as I mentioned to you, who will be conducting today, her name's SHIN LU. That's right. So I'm just going to let you know more about SHIN LU and her background, of course. So SHIN LU has just been recently appointed the Young Associate Conductor-designate, and that simply means she's going to go through 3 months to 6 months of training before confirmed installation as the YAC, second YAC. Of course, you met the first one, our first conductor, 2 months ago, Valerie. Well, SHIN LU was first introduced by her teacher to hand bells in Fairfield Methodist School Primary in 2012. She participated in the SYF Arts presentation in 2014, and the team achieved their third consecutive SYF Distinction Award. Upon graduating from her primary school, she then joined the MOB, Ministry of Bellz, in 2015, where she was able to experience countless performances and learning opportunities to expand her knowledge in the art of English handbell ringing. In 2021, that's this year, together with 9 other MOB ringers, she completed an online hybrid handbell conductors training under John Hooper from Canada and MOB conductors here in Singapore. Apart from handbells, SHIN LU has a strong passion in piano performance and music education. It all began at the age of 3 years old when she joined a music playgroup for children. She's been playing the piano for well over 15 years now, since 5 years old. SHIN LU's passion in music making and the performing arts influenced her decision on taking up the role as handbell instructor with one of our teams in 2020, and she was appointed MOB's Young Associate Conductor-designate in June 2021. So if we are all ready, we're going to show you who SHIN LU is. And this is SHIN LU. Yep, that's a picture. We're going to show you SHIN LU right now. SHIN LU's on screen. Hi, SHIN LU. Let's wave to the camera. Okay, and I'm going to bring on the rest of the team members right now as we prepare for the performance of Viva La Vida. Okay, so we've got SHIN LU and a few other ringers who are bringing on their screens for a close-up of all of them. Please enjoy. This is Viva La Vida. In a while, let me shift my mic back, and SHIN LU, ready to take away once the mic is in position. right, as Shin Lu takes up her position for the interview, if you have any comments about the performance, please do drop us a message. All right, coming back on right now. Okay, hello everybody. And so that was Shin Lu. Interesting, eh? She was sitting on the cajon and she was playing on the cajon. Well, that was a Schlagwork cajon, courtesy of Singapore Drum Shop. So thank you, Benny, for kindly sponsoring that lovely cajon to the Ministry of Bellz. Okay, so if you have any comments, if you have any questions you would like to ask Shin Lu, please feel free to drop your message on the comments box, and we should be able to receive it and we'll gladly answer them for you. Okay, Shin Lu, if you're on, okay, I'm going to add on Shin Lu now. Okay, Shin Lu, you able to hear me?
Yes, hello.
Great, all right. Okay, Shin Lu is in another part of the MOB studio right now. Okay, hi Shin Lu, that was lovely playing on the cajon. So you took a different route, right, from the other conductors. Well, and that's really nice to see a conductor playing the cajon and leading the team using a different method. You know, usually the conductor waves the baton and you're using the cajon, and that's a very different method, and that was great. Okay, Shin Lu, I'm sure the audience are very, very interested to know more about you. So here we go. We have a first question here for you, Shin Lu. So you have rose through the different levels as an ensemble musician, you know, from a student ringer to a MOB ringer in 2015 after your PSLE, you know, and now as a young associate conductor. So how has each journey along the way helped you get here?
So I first started ringing in Fairfield Primary in 2014. No, I started ringing in Fairfield when I was primary 4 in 2010 and had my first handbell SYF in 2014. And that was my first and only SYF, so it was very memorable for me. So, and then after that, when I graduated from primary school, since my secondary school didn't have a handbell CCA, so I decided to join MOB in 2015. And from then on, I participated in one conducting workshop as well in 2021 May and April May. Then that was what really inspired me in a sense to step up and be a young associate conductor.
Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, so for many other young ringers out there as well, once you finish primary school and if your secondary school or JC does not have handbells, well, the Ministry of Bellz is always open to all of you. We are, by the way, based at the Goodman Arts Center, of course, and the rolling words at the bottom of our screen, you will be able to see our address. Okay, Shin Lu, here's question 2. So as a young associate conductor, you know, you will be in this appointment for the next 2 to 3 years, you know, after the designate is, of course, fully appointed, right? So what are the goals for yourself and for the team?
So one goal I have for myself is to be more confident when I'm conducting or in front of people. And I'm generally not a very vocal person as well, so I would like to improve on that. And in the next 2 to 3 years, I would also like to maybe try higher level and more rhythmically challenging songs with the team. And as for the team, I don't have a fixed goal for them yet, but I would like them to have experience under different baton of all 4 conductors, and maybe they can learn something from each of us as well. Yeah.
So when you say 4 conductors, the 4 MOB conductors, right?
Yeah.
Including, yeah, okay. All right, good, good. Of course, we certainly do hope that for the next 3 to 6 months as a, you know, YAC designate, and then putting you through the training, you will be able to achieve your goal as soon as you can, as soon as we all can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Here's the third question. What is the most impactful or meaningful piece of advice you've gotten from your conductors, and how has that impacted you? Would that be what you want to convey to your ringers?
It's generally it's not a piece of advice, but it's to just relax and breathe. So basically, I'm sure it applies to most ringers, or if not all ringers, when during a performance or concert or SYF even, is to just relax and breathe. And it's like helps with all the mistakes and all the nervousness. So when we go out there and perform, it will really help us to calm down and just do our best and have fun out there. So yes, I think this is the advice that I will give to all ringers, not just the mobsters, but to everyone in schools as well or overseas. Yeah, that's a piece of advice that really impacted me.
So relax and drift, huh? Okay, good, good. Now here's question 4. When did you start ringing, and what was your most memorable or meaningful handbell piece to you? So we're talking about a piece of music, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said just now, I started ringing in primary school when I was primary 4 in 2012. And the most meaningful piece would be definitely my SYF song, which is Ferrando. I remember Miss Tai. There was one section that I couldn't really play, and Miss Tai told me to play it 5 consecutively in a row. If not, all of us couldn't go for a break. So it was pretty stressful at that time, but it was pretty memorable as well. Yeah, so definitely Ferrando.
All right. So Ferrando, huh? All right. Ferrando, by the way, for all our audience, Ferrando by George Bizet, and that version was arranged by Kevin McChesney. Okay, and here's the 5th and last question for you. So, what motivated you to apply to be a YAC, Young Associate Conductor?
Um, so I think definitely is the conducting workshop, which was held by Mr. Ling and John Hooper in May, April this year. And I think that was really what made me decide to join the conducting, as well as before that, I didn't have experience in conducting at all. I was really new to it. But after that workshop, it kind of let me realize that conducting it's actually pretty fun if you enjoy it. Yeah. So that I think was what pushed me to become a YAC as well.
Of course, conducting is fun, but at the same time, there is space, there is bandwidth to, of course, improve, to work on as well, right? Both technical, musical, and also interpersonal as well. Yeah, okay. So here's the part. If any one of you who are watching and you've got any questions that you'd like to ask Shin Lu, could you type it online, please? Okay, so you should be able to see us live right now from the Ministry of Bellz Facebook site or the Ministry of Bellz YouTube site. Okay. All right, we've got a comment here from Sarah. She says, "Good job, Shin Lu. Kudos to your parents for supporting your dreams." Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. And we've got Love Lee says, "Hello, good vibes, good vibes." Okay. Do we have any questions that anyone would like to ask Shin Lu? Anybody at all? Well, in the meantime, I'm going to put up a third screen for a moment. Okay, just in recognition of our sponsor for our cajon. As you can see on the podium right now, the cajon in brown, that's the Schlagwork cajon that was kindly sponsored to the Ministry of Bells by the Singapore Drum Shop. So a big shout out to Benny. Thank you very much, Benny, for the lovely cajon that we're playing on right now. Okay, do we have any questions from anybody at all? Nope. Well, if not, then Shin Lu. Shin Lu, do you have
Yes.
anything that you would like to say to potential ringers who would like to join the MOB?
One of the advice or I would say is to not be afraid of us. I know we are such a big group, but I'm sure most of us are if not all of us are very welcoming and friendly here. So if you want to join, please do. And all of us will welcome you, and yeah, we'll be very friendly. Don't worry, we are not that scary. Yeah, just join.
And that's very, very true. Okay, that's very true. We're not scary at all. We're all here on the weekends, every Saturdays from anytime between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here at the Goodman Arts Center, Block B, Hex 101 at the Ministry of Bellz studio. We're on the ground floor. And to top it all off, membership in the MOB is free. But to find out the requirements to join the MOB, I would recommend that you visit our website, which we will show at the end, or I could show it right now. It's at www.mobelz or mobelz, whatever, in whichever way you call it, .weebly.com. Okay, mobelz.weebly.com. Oh, apparently there are some questions coming in now. Must be internet lag, huh?
Okay.
Okay, the first question, let me put this out. The first question comes from Melody Mike Ng. What's the next piece you will conduct?
Oh, there was actually this one piece that I wanted to conduct for this live stream. It was A Million Dreams. So I wish to conduct A Million Dreams next. Yeah,
Great.
for the
Well, may your dreams come true, and may the dreams of the MOB come true as well. Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, Shin Lu, this will be a very interesting one, but let me just let us all hear from Shin Lu before I answer it. Shin Lu, you should be able to see this. This is by Lokman Avatar. Will Shin Lu be the president of MOB?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe this time, I guess.
All right. So in the first place, just let me explain to Mr. Lokman. So the MOB doesn't have a president. We work together as a team. We have 4 conductors sharing different roles and responsibilities. The MOB is a big team. I mean, with 70 ringers. Yes, if I had not mentioned yet, we have 70 ringers in our name list. And when the MOB performs for concerts, we usually deploy 2 to 3 ensembles playing on the same stage at the same time. It's a humongous group. None of the secondary schools nor primary schools locally has does that, because we're a really huge group. So responsibilities can't rest on a single person's shoulder, because there's a lot of things to manage. So there are 4 conductors who will then work out the separate responsibilities and roles. So yeah, so we don't actually have a designated president or leader for that matter, but every one of us, we share the responsibilities. So, and Shin Lu, of course, is one of the 4. So yes, she will have responsibilities on her now. Shin Lu, there's a Joel Tan that says, proud of you.
Well, thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Tan.
Okay. Do we have any more questions for Shin Lu? Anyone else got questions? Or if you do have, and if we have locked out, please leave your questions on the MOB Facebook page or YouTube page. And I'm sure Shin Lu has access to it. She will be able to answer you. So once again, a quick shout out to all those of you who are keen and interested to join the MOB and work with the 4 of us. We take turns to conduct, by the way. Please visit our website at mobelz.weebly.com. And we practice here at the Goodman Arts Center, Block B, Hex 0109, every Saturday between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And most importantly, membership is free, but there are requirements. Please visit the website to understand the requirements. You know, the cool thing about Goodman Arts Center is we are 5 minutes walk away from the Mountbatten MRT, all sheltered all the way from the MRT right down to our studio, all sheltered. So if you'd like to be a part of us, like Shin Lu said, don't be scared. So take your first step forward, and we'll be most glad and welcome you with open arms. Okay, a very quick announcement. Our upcoming MOB 15th anniversary concert. It's coming up. It will be held on 22nd January 2022 at the Drama Center. There are two shows, 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Ticket information will be released soon. And there will be 4 conductors. That's the 4 of us conducting. You will definitely get to see SHIN LU. You will get to see Steffi Neo. You will get to see Valerie Lee, the other young associate conductor, and I'll be conducting as well. The concert title is called MOB 15 I Am. We are who we are. And with that, we will exit with a video right now from our last concert. This is The Greatest Showman. Thank you all for watching. We're going to show you the MOB ringers one more time, who will be looking at the cams and waving to you. Mobsters, let's wave to everyone. Yay. Okay, so thank you all. Enjoy The Greatest Showman. Till next week. Next month. See you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I've always had this dream that I wanted to run away and join the circus. Has anyone else had this dream? You know, they say that if you have a dream, you have to follow that dream. So I've decided today that I am going to travel to the greatest show, and I'm going to see the greatest showman, and I'm going to ask him for a place in the greatest show. So, can you do me a favor and give me all the encouragement you can? Okay. And also, to send me off with the greatest enthusiasm with the Bing Blast Blues, so I can go there with all the energy. And first of all, I need to wear my mask. Yeah. Right, so, remember, with all the energy in the world, Bim Blast Blues, and I shall be off to the greatest show. 1, 2, go! A bim, a blast, and a blues!